Hey there. Today we're going to discuss tenderizing protein. I have in front of me some chicken breasts and chicken thighs, and you're asking, why do you tenderize? Why do you need this lovely mallet right here? Well, sometimes you have meats that are a little tough, or you want to impart some more flavor. Tenderizing the meat will give it a better texture, nicer mouthfeel. It's also going to take something like this large chicken breast right here, and if you look at it, it's a little bit uneven. Down near the end of the breast, towards the leg on the chicken, it's thinner, smaller. The breast is thicker right here. So if you go to sear this off, sometimes you run the risk of slightly overcooking the exterior of the chicken and having the center of the chicken still slightly undercooked, potentially raw, which is very dangerous. You can tenderize poultry. Another common one would be veal. You can veal scallopini or chicken Milanese. Sometimes you pound it out so you can get a nice, consistent, even protein. I have started off by putting some food service film, saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you call it, down first. You're asking yourself, well, why are we doing that? I'm going to show you. You take this chicken breast, place it here, and we'll actually do the bottom side because we want to keep the skin intact. We'll do it on the interior of the breast. But then you're going to take this film, you're going to place it like so. So when we're pounding, there's always going to be some debris, maybe some juices, some blood, chicken pieces. Chicken is something that you want to keep in a controlled environment because of the sanitary issues that come with working with proteins, poultry, and chicken in particular. So I have this plastic down. One, so I'm not directly pounding away and beating up the meat too hard. And two, I don't risk contaminating the rest of my work area. So this is your mallet. You can find it at any kitchen supply store. You have your perforated edge, you have your flat edge. When you're tenderizing meat, you're going to want to start with that spiked end with the teeth. And it's not a who's the world's strongest man or world's strongest woman competition. You're not going to wail away. I like to just gently tap, controlled. You can start to see. And we can go for different thicknesses or girths. If you wanted a little bit thicker for searing or sauteing or for roasting, you'd stop here. If you wanted to go to that like scallopini level or that Milanese, you'd continue to pound away. Let's take a look and see how it's doing so far. You want to get a nice even thickness on your final product, and you can see, if you look closely, that breast was really thick here to start, and it's starting to kind of work its way out. And you have a nice even chicken breast. Pretty close to where I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead, put the plastic back on for a little bit longer. Tuck it away. Nice clean work environment. Take note, there's never a mess anywhere. So pound it a little bit longer. Right? You're like, well, what's this flat side for? Well, I don't want to have that texture all over there, so I'm going to go back and pound it a little bit longer on this side. Looking at it right now, you can see that it's nice and consistent all the way through. You have this nice even chicken pounded out for sauteing, breading. If you wanted to go a little bit thinner, that's fine too. You want to be careful going too thin because you're going to overcook the meat sometimes before you cook the exterior if you want a nice golden brown when you're frying or you're searing. And maybe you don't want the skin on there. You can go ahead and remove that using your hand, using a knife. But if you look, once again, you got a nice, even, flat, tenderized, consistent piece of poultry. And that, folks, is how you tenderize.